Marc Lamont Hill is an educator. He is a social and political commentator. He is an LBGTQ activist and advocate. Um, Marc Lamont Hill, he's been around for a good while, and he seems to be one of those persons that he talks a lot about doing the right thing, or what is the right thing to do. And he advocates for what he believes in, right? Recently, over there on his channel, a YouTube channel, he referenced an interview that he had with Candace Owens. And I'm not going to go into all the interview parts, but one of the main questions Candace Owens had for him is if men could have babies. And Marc Lamont Hill said yes. Yes, men can have babies, right? Well, on his recent video on his channel, um, he try he goes into more of an explanation, right? So Marc Lamont Hill goes into talking about social constructs, right? And I just want to concentrate on that part because I think that Marc Lamont Hill thinks that people don't understand, that they don't comprehend his explanation of a social construct, or gender being a social construct. He thinks people don't comprehend his explanation. I believe that he thinks that. He's a really, intelligent guy and intellectual. But I think he thinks that people probably don't get it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. People, I think most of us can understand these explanations. We comprehend them. We just reject them. We don't agree with them. When it comes to if trans men can have babies, the answer is yes. Trans men can have babies because they are biological women, right? Many of them can have babies. But to the question, can men have babies? Absolutely no. Men cannot have babies. And that should have been his answer during the Candace Owens interview, right? As far as the separation of gender and biology, in the social construction of gender, people disagree with there being a separation and disassociation of gender and biology because trans people go through a lot to look like people that are of a different biology. Trans women that are biological males do a whole lot of modification to their physical bodies, to their outward appearance, and with their behavior, right? to emulate to emulate what they really are not, right? So biology is important and is associated with gender. If it wasn't, people would not be having invasive surgeries, Mark, and anyone else who's listening, because Mark may not ever see this video, but an adult female is associated with a certain gender, a certain biology, certain behavior. They're all associated. Whether it's a construct or a biology, there is an association that even trans people believe in the association, or they wouldn't go through the modifications, the physical altering of their bodies to look like another body. And I could be wrong, but it seems to me that people like Marc Lamont Hill, um, they just really don't get the fact that even trans people, trans women and trans men, understand that for them biology matters. Biology matters. The biology that is associated with the gender that they want to be or behave as matters. They understand this. Once again, that is why trans men and trans women often alter themselves physically, because gender is associated, unbreakable. It's, you can't break them apart. Gender is associated with biology. That's pretty much it. Thanks for stopping by, Social Nurse.